MLB The Show's Tour of the Minors takes us to the South Central region of the United States and a stop here in the Texas League. Game number 3 of this new season between the San Antonio Missions and the Springfield Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to AA Baseball here on the show. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one, as their order will read like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Junior Powell makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound. And with that, let's check out the Springfield defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Marty Oliver will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Boy, what a great play there in right center field. You know, he may have taken up a little sod on that play, too, because he pretty much stuck the landing. But he's able to make that play, and he looks like he's okay as well.
Gabriel Trejo will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Brian Cortez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Manolo Kapua will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for Springfield, the shortstop, Manolo Kapua.
And he takes ball 1. Fouled back. In the air to right center. Leahy moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, right fielder.
Number 79 steps in now. Hard hit towards center. Trejo is there, 2 gone.
Almost any center fielder will tell you that this is the toughest play for them to make. The ball that's lined straight at him. It's hard to get a good read on whether you should go back, charge, or just hold your ground. But he's able to make this play without too much trouble.
Kenny Reardon will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Leahy is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Scott Rohde will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Scott Rohde.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Ran it in on him there as this ball's on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Lance Leahy will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. Curveball grounded towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Jack Atkins will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Cardinals.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it won't end the inning as it's thrown away.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Drew On will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Greg Hill will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and that's a good pitch on an 0-1 count. Trying to let that thing work its way back to the outside part of the plate, but he couldn't quite get it there.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold him.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
The 2-1. Now a slider's hit on the ground towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Wyatt McClory will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Second baseman, Wyatt McClory.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Trejo is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a one-pitch out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Paul Shepard will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled straight back. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Right.
Michael Wright will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Leahy will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Junior Powell is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop, Junior Powell.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Third baseman number 13, Marty Oliver.
Marty Oliver will be the batter. Here's the first offering. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gabriel
Gabriel Trejo will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. McClory is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Kevin Batista will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Swung on and popped sky high to the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Brian Lopez will step in now. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Go yard! Go yard!
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Michael Tan will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's one hit hard. No, I take that back. It gets by him. Oh, and he just fans on it out there at second as it gets right by him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Manolo Kupua will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And here's the first pitch. First pitch of the at-bat is lined hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he'd been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Number 79 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City. It's now 1-0. Brian Cortez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Brian Cortez.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Scott Rohde will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Reed will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Lance Leahy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Well, there's a reason why most cleanup hitters don't make good stolen base guys, and I think this is Exhibit A right here. I mean, he never had a chance.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Springfield's out in front, 1-0. Kenny Reardon will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, Kenny Reardon.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top four-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Wyatt McClory will try it again. He flew out his first time. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Huh. He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Paul Shepard will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch coming. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Here we go.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. Rhodey is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and Springfield leads this thing 1-0. Jack Atkins will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Jack Atkins.
Come on, get him out.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Drew On will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hot dog!
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bouncing ball back up the middle. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Greg Hill will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play.
Kick him off, first base. Let's go!
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt at strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back, 1-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
He swings at anything!
Now the 2-2 pitch. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back, 3-2.
And you got a guy up there trying to give you an out, and the last thing you want to do is walk him to put him on base for free.
And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Junior Powell will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Keep him right there! Split your hair!
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Line hard to center field. Dives in. He makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Michael Wright will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Michael Wright.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Full count, 3-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. A payoff pitch one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Kevin Batista will dig in. He popped out his first time. Fouled straight back. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect, and this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Brian Lopez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here comes the 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning, so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Michael Tan will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Manolo Kopua would be next. Now the 3-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Springfield's out in front, 1-0. Marty Oliver will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Gabriel Trejo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
This guy's swinging anything.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, he gave him an off-speed pitch to start the at-bat, and he was all over it. I mean, look at this swing again. The hands, they stay up, the weight stays back, and he drills it down the line for an RBI double.
Brian Cortez will stand in, base on balls his last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Rohde.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Mark Fellows will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 92, Mark Fellows.
Scott Rohde will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And this is low, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Boy, if that ball gets through, now you're talking first and third. So that's a great job just to get to this ball and then get the out at first.
Lance Leahy will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Hit runs on.
Forkball, and he's looking good now, 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Jack Atkins will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Come on now, let's get right here.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two and one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Swing and a shot towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. Manolo Kupua will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Outside with that slurve of his, 1 ball, no strikes. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Now the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And after your guys just gave you 2 runs the last half inning, you don't want to start giving them right back. A leadoff walk? No way. You can't do that right there.
Number 79 will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
REARDON.
Kenny Reardon will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Wyatt McClory will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a ball, 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a little tapper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Missions lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Drew Ahn will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Drew Ahn.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1.
Nope. Ball. 1-1.
Now a swing and a ground ball to the right side, and the 7th inning will start with a leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far.
Catcher.
They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Greg Hill will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, he's already doing the job on the mound, and now here he helps himself out with the bat too. Nice job here to get that ball down and move the runner along into scoring position for the top of the lineup to come up and drive him in.
Junior Powell will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Line drive, base hit left field.
Third baseman number 13, Marty Oliver.
Marty Oliver will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Let's stop him right here, right?
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Juan Santiago will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Juan Santiago.
Gabriel Trejo will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Come on, you can do it.
And that misses 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
The 2-2 coming. Now a ball hit back up the middle. There's 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Paul Shepard will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Michael Wright will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Come on, guys, let's go. Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
And we get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Kevin Batista will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. And the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on now. Here we go.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. Brian Cortez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Catcher, Brian Cortez.
He's lifted anything.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
That one's in there. 3-1. The pitch. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. But things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Scott Rohde will stride in, grounded out his last time through. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 1-0 on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. In the air to center. Wright is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Lance Leahy will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brian Lopez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Brian Lopez.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Antonio Sanchez is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 49, Antonio Sanchez.
Pat Paul will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Cardinals, number 50, Pat Paul.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Trejo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight, and you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Manolo Kupua will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch on the way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Runners on first with one down. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Around third and being waved on home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches, and it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. This is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Number 79 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Late decision to offer at the changeup as this is bounced to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Kenny Reardon will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. but it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Michael Knowles will enter now to start the ninth inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Jack Atkins will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Jack Atkins.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now a ball hit hard towards center on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Drew On will stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. On the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. On to first, a double play. Carlos Almanzar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Carlos Almanzar.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Let's get it out here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Floyd Downey will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Floyd Downey.
Wyatt McClory will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Wyatt McClory.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or two to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get too comfortable out there if he keeps walking guys.
Paul Shepard will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only one out.
Michael Wright will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 to right field. Leahy is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Kevin Batista.
Kevin Batista will have a shot now to bring that winning run in, but we'll see if they decide to go after him or not. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
Now the 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. On is there, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Junior Powell will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Junior Powell.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Grounded foul off to the right side. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Third baseman number 13.
Marty Oliver will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here he comes on 2-1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Gabriel Trejo will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Brian Lopez will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Third baseman, Brian Lopez.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And there's ball 1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Kevin McCoy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Springfield Cardinals, number 20, Kevin McCoy.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. It's starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Manolo Kapua will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Let's go, guys.
And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 2-2. Monty Downey will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Number 35, Monty Downey.
Brian Cortez will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ooh, he might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Scott Rohde will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Oh, now, let's start 2.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
Lance Leahy will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. The 1-0. This is hit sharply to the left side. But a quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Boy, that's a ball that's hit pretty hard that time, and if this doesn't find a glove, we'd be looking at a much different ball game right now. But as it stands, they're a step closer to getting out of this mess with the game still tied.
Jack Atkins will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and two strikes now. Come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a two-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Drew on will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
There we go, guys. Come on.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Easy batter. Free swinger.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Wright is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Missions lead it 3-2. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Julio Guzman will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Number 64, Julio, now playing first base and batting in the ninth spot.
Number 79 will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Kenny Reardon will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And that may have been one of those, let's just see if we can get him to chase one more time. Not a bad idea.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swing and a shot to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Yeah, and that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
Wyatt McClory will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Your ball's 1 strike.
Come on.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took him a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Missions are victorious here. They win it 3-2. Good night from St. Louis.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Springfield, 2 runs on just 2 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.